I believe that anyone can build this boat. And supported at the back to measure and straighten the trunk parallel to the heart of the hull, and I screwed in an extra stick and clamped it to the side. I can trunk to be plumb and straightened. If you can see the So I have installed the deckerboard trunk and used the thickened epoxy first with a fillet around the bottom of the deckerboard trunk to the hull and at the back side as well. Let it dry, and after it was dry I've put in one layer of glass tape with the unthickened epoxy, grind it, and now I'm going to glue the posts and smoothen all the edges of the glass tape with thickened epoxy using this spoon. I've made these posts and to install at the top of the deckerboard trunk, and after that you can install the top side of the deckerboard trunk. According to the manual, the posts should end here, but I let them straight through the nesting bulkhead because I think it looks more nice. Now I'm going to dry fit all the posts, also at the front side. At the front side I've made this little piece that goes here. I've taken the angle and cut the wooden stick in a shape like this so it can, this side, it can fit correctly to the front, and I will round these edges as soon as all the posts have been glued and dry to the deckerboard trunk. Looks good. Now going to make the thickened epoxy and glue the posts to the deckerboard trunk. Okay, the epoxy has dried out and I've cut the top panel, fitted in. I measured these front and the back side and the side dimension and made the top panel of 6mm plywood. And I want to glue this on top of the deckboard trunk. I made it 1mm wider at the sides and at the front, so I can grind that off and make it more smoothly. But first I have to smoothen the surface before I can glue the top panel on top of the deckboard trunk. It's not level at the moment, so I will grind a little bit more from this side. It has not touched the inner side of the deckboard trunk, so I can take more off on this side, and I will try to get as smoothly as possible, equal as possible, to get it straight. And I can see at the bottom line that the front side is coming up, so I will grind that off as well. It is still not very straight. I hope you can see, but there's a gap in front because it's resting at the very front point. So I have to grind up a little bit more at the front. So the epoxy is dry and I've removed all the clamps and it looks good. And now I want to grind the sides and this backside as well, so that the seat will fit nice and tightly to the top layer of the deckboard trunk. And I want to saw the rounded corners in here and grind it smoothly so it looks nice. I've coated the inside of the deckboard trunk 4 times, and I think because I have to grind a little bit on the edges to make it smooth, I will put it in maybe 3 or 4 times again on the top, so that it will be protected well against the water. So I want to cut out the gap for the deckboard trunk, and I've measured the deckboard trunk side from this side that I can see on the bottom, and it should be like 7 centimeters. And I will pre-drill. I will drill a hole here, and hopefully I will come into the deckboard trunk and I can measure it from here, the shape, so I can cut out the plywood. Okay. Okay, after grinding by hand, it looks very good. We're not there yet, but fill with thickened epoxy and then grind it again, and it should come out quite straight, quite nice. So I'm very pleased. It's not that easy, but it's okay. Okay, I finished the deckboard trunk after installing the top plate. I have installed an extra block to assemble the clamp cleats like this, 3 on top of each other, and I've made it in the same angle as the complete Daggerboard trunk. I think this looks very nice. After rounding all the edges, the only thing I have to do is to make a fillet at the bottom for extra strength, but I think it's not necessary. But then again, it will not hurt if I make an extra filling. So the next step for me is to cut the spindrift in two. Very exciting.